Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Warner. I apologize. I don't know the arena. Actually,
it's the Warner Event Center, I believe.
It says welcome to, and it just says arena.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Warner Arena.
Yeah, okay, that's what we'll go with. We apologize, we're a little late getting on, but that's because the girls' game was a little behind. There was a barn burner of a basketball game ahead of us. And I'm going to be honest, we talked to Coach White yesterday.
Yep.
Warner, the 8th seed in this tournament, upset number 1
Oklahoma, who's ranked in their class in Oklahoma. So
so a good team.
Solid squad there.
I from what I could gather from talking to some guys and stuff, they made a lot of shots, got a lot of threes. Oklahoma didn't have their best game, and so hey, that's what happens. That's why you play the game. So
I was talking to Griffin just a couple minutes ago. He said Oklahoma had 2 points in the first quarter, and Warner came out with a hot first quarter and dropped 15, and Warner just kept it away. You know what I mean?
And, Wilburton and Warner playing right before this game. Winner of that game playing the winner of our game. Man, it was like an 8-point game when we walked in.
Yeah.
I ran outside to take care of it because there's no cell signal in here whatsoever.
Zero.
And so I ran outside to get something set up for us that we needed cell signal for. And I came back in, and it was a 1-point game. And then all of a sudden Wilburton had the lead. And it came down to there were a couple technical calls against Wilburton late in that game. A lot of free throws late in that game for Warner, which I think won them the game. They ended up winning by 4 or 5, excuse me. So barn burner of a game. So Warner will face the winner of the Davis-Vian game tomorrow in the championship of this tournament. Girls, I apologize. I don't know who played in the winner's side of the girls earlier. But right now, Warner and Davis getting ready to do battle to see who gets to go to the championship of this tournament. Girls played well yesterday, from what we could tell. We had that very difficult time of trying to broadcast. I'm kind of glad we come up here. I really like the noise. I like the feel of being in the house. But it just doesn't get much better, and it's really difficult to commentate when you have absolutely no atmospheric sound whatsoever.
That might have been the hardest thing I've ever done.
Well, again, I'm going to need a needle to pop your head over here, but I was texted by a couple of people that even through that, you did a phenomenal job commentating that girls' game and the boys' game. I know you had to leave during halftime of that one, but you did a great job trying to do your best with what we had to work with yesterday. So I know we got some people back at home watching this. It's a long trip up here, but hey, we're here.
Yeah.
Hey, and we're ready for
at the same time.
Yeah, we're here. We're ready for a game. I know we might still hear him from here. Superfan Derek Cook.
What about him?
He's at home watching.
Okay.
But I'm not going to rule out that we won't hear him screaming from here.
We might.
We might.
It's possible.
I'm just going to say it. It does. I do hear him in my sleep now.
Haunts us.
It's one of those voices that you can't get out of your head. Welcome, Chad.
Hey, good. Glad to be here. I had to go put on my new gear.
I like the gold shirt. Now listen, I might have gotten myself in trouble earlier. I won't even say it, but I got in trouble. She's like, "You can't wear the state championship shirt."
Absolutely,
not right.
You can.
It's not. It's got nothing to do with the basketball game. I said it absolutely does.
It's got everything to do with the basketball game.
I woke up this morning and I stared very intently at the medal that hangs above my head as I sleep, and I really, really thought about wearing it tonight.
Just wearing it? Yeah. Now I will tell you, there's been some discussion on the floor with the boys. Hey, let's watch the pointing at the championship ring finger. Let's watch some of that stuff. Let's keep it in check. And these referees, Chad, I know you just walked in, but there was a couple.
No. I saw them, and I had a little visit with one of the players, and I said, "Hey, I know you were pumped up last night. I know you were excited in the game. You can't have that same emotion tonight because you'll probably get teed up real quick."
Yeah, because they called 2 quick tees late in that game. Which coincidentally,
changed the course.
It changed the course of the game. I think Wilburton had a run going. And I thought we're going to come out with a win, but unfortunately the technicals cost them late in that game and got Warner to their championship game. Now, for the starters for the girls' game, semifinal game, we're going to start. Now, I'm used to starting with a visiting team, but
that's us.
That's us this time. So throws me off a little bit. Yeah. Can we get a scoreboard like that at home?
For real.
Man, it's nice.
I'm just going to say that would have been nice to have yesterday, those camera angles, because there's actually a scoreboard on it.
There is. Hey, it got dark in here, fellas.
It did. They've kind of got a cool inch. Oh, wait, we're going to turn the lights back.
Got a hot mic here.
Yeah, hot mic. I guess maybe they turned them off too soon.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're.
I don't think they're going to do that for Davis.
Right.
But they're lining like the whole. I don't know what they're doing, but I'm kind of intrigued.
Section.
I think they have to go out through here and go over and run that whole.
Like high five everybody coming through. Okay, that's kind of cool. I got to give it to them.
Somebody did that in our tournament. Lada? No, we didn't play Lada in our tournament. There's somebody. Wilson girls did it in our tournament.
Oh yes, that is right. They did do that. Their whole team lined to that side. Yep.
It wasn't the whole student section. I think the student section is a better additive.
I will give you that student section a while ago. They were at it, man.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
And you know, not typically, the boys played before the girls, so the boys were on the floor. The girls were in their locker room getting ready for this game. So it was really only students over there. And they were all about it. So I like schools that have that much of a enthusiasm behind them.
It was some kind of administrator, a teacher, some kind of staff was at one point was over there like barricading, having to stop for getting onto the floor.
Well, I will tell you. Oh, okay. I thought weird. So we're about to announce the starters for the Lady Wolves.
It already feels better than yesterday.
Chad, we can't. You weren't. We did this from the house yesterday, or from the school yesterday. There was no sound. We couldn't hear whistles. We couldn't see the scoreboard.
Yeah.
It was tough.
So we got back last night to where we were staying because we stayed up here, and I was watching the Vian game. I'm like, there's no score. There's no sound.
Yeah.
And then I was imagining y'all calling the game. Yeah. I'm like, oh, that had to be difficult.
Oh, it was so it was insanely awkward.
Right.
It was very difficult. I wish they had given us that feed.
Yeah.
So I noticed when they are playing, they use their huddle camera that tracks from over there and gets the full court. When other teams are playing, they've got the camera down on one end, and then it switches to the camera down there on the other end.
Okay, so that's only when Warner is playing.
That's the only thing you see on the stream when Warner's playing.
Okay.
But that stream up on the board over the court is always there. But when you're watching the stream and it's other teams, it's these two independent cameras, and you miss some of the action.
Yeah, right. There was a play. Shelby Courtney was on a baseline yesterday, what I thought was the baseline. And she turned and threw it to her left. And I was like, man, she just turned and threw that out of bounds. I don't know what she's doing. And all of a sudden, Jacoby Lenoy came dribbling out from the baseline. And I was like, where'd she even come from?
Right.
It was just really difficult.
Yeah.
So we made the decision to go ahead and make the trip up here. As the starters for the Lady, are they the
Eagles?
Eagles? Yeah, Eagles. The Eagles. Warner Eagles.
Yeah, because this is the Eagle Classic tournament, I believe.
Eagle Classic, okay. That makes sense now. I wondered why they put EC Warner Event Center. I was like, EC's Event Center, why are they putting it twice?
Yeah.
But Eagle, makes starting to understand now. The more you know.
Dun, 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 dun.
If I had that as a graphic right now, it'd be going across the screen. The more you know.
All right. Lights are on. It's showtime.
It is showtime. Semifinal matchup, Lady Wolves versus the Lady Eagles. Barnes got that little bit of a taping across her elbow. She got it super glued just a couple days ago. Not many times do you see a girl eye to eye with Barnes as they get ready to jump. The Eagles win the tip. They'll bring it across half court. Start swinging it near side. Trying to get the ball somewhere. She's going to pull up for three right off the bat. Off the back of the rim. Ball's tipped around, ends up back in the hands of the Eagles. She pulls up from mid-range. Off the back of the rim also. Again, rebounded by the Lady Eagles. Going to slow up, kind of reset their offense. Trying to work the ball, bounces around, picks it up, regains it. A lot of movement for the, they do find a cutter right there. She gets it off the glass. Can't get it to fall though, rebounded by Barnes. Lenoy's going to push across half court. Let everybody get up. Barnes way outside. Goes back to Lenoy. Throws to Morton down on the baseline. Back to Lenoy. Barnes on the near side. Gives into Carter inside. Carter's going to try. Gives up to Morton. Eagles defense up in the face of the Lady Wolves. Back to Carter at the free throw line. She's going to attack the rim this time. Can't quite get that one to fall. Lady Eagles going to bring it across half court. They're going to push up quick. Good job by Barnes. She knocked the ball out of bounds. Be Lady Eagles ball underneath the basket. Montana almost got to that ball. Shot goes up. No good, though. Picked back up by the Lady Eagles. Thought about it there from three. Inside. She pulls up from just inside the free throw line, knocks it down. Lady Eagles going to go on a full court press here. Lady Wolves do break the press. They try to trap. Barnes able to get it back across. Goes off the leg of number 11 for the Lady Eagles. So it'll be Lady Wolves ball on the sideline. Inbounded to Illinois. Goes across to Barnes. Barnes going to give to Hunt. Hunt's going to pull out the trigger from three. Off the front of the rim, though. They're going to call a foul there on Barnes. Tried to trap her on the baseline. Lady Wolves going to go to the full court press. They do get across half court. Hand off. She dribbles inside. A little side step blocked by Morton. Picked back up by the Lady Eagles, though. They pull back out to the top of the key, reset. Working the ball. She's going to pull the trigger from three. Off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Lady Eagles. She's going to pull the trigger from three. Off the back of the rim as well. Almost rebounded by the Eagles, but Carter able to come up with the ball. Trying to trap Carter out way outside. Gives to Lenoy. Barnes gives to Hunt. She thought about it. Swings to Lenoy. Lenoy's going to pull the trigger from there. It's going to go off the Lady Eagles and out of bounds.
A lot of defense in these first 3 minutes and 15 seconds.
Inbounded to Morton. Tries to throw back to Hunt. That quick inbound play. Sails a little bit on her. Goes out of bounds. So it'll be Lady Eagles ball. Lady Eagles break the press.
That's just a good move.
Good move. Fake the pass. Easy layup off the glass. Going ahead to Hunt. Near side. Swing it back to the top of the key. Far side to Morton. Morton able to kind of keep it in bounds. Goes off the. She throws it backwards. Whether she meant to do it or not, she throws it back in bounds, bounces it off of the Lady Eagles defender, and goes out of bounds. So it'll stay with the Lady Wolves on the baseline. Substitution for the Lady Eagles. Gives to Lenoy. Lenoy's going to pull the trigger just inside. And did that hit the projector screen?
Yes, it did.
Man, that's kind of in a weird spot.
Yeah.
Lenoy does have that high arcing shot. Lady Eagles get across half court from the press. Number 10 attacks, sidesteps, tries to dish the ball out. Ends up back with the ball, dribbles back to the top of the key, attacks to the free throw line, loses the ball. Again, regained by the Lady Eagles. Inside. Off the leg of Lady Eagles. It's going to go the other way.
Some good defense right now by the Lady Wolves.
I got to give it to the Lady Eagles. They dribble the ball well, seem to find open lanes.
Yep.
But the Lady Wolves doing a good job, only giving up 4 points thus far. So Lenoy is near side to Hunt. Barnes at the free throw line. Looking for somebody to give to. Lenoy attacks the rim. Easy bucket off the glass. I think that's what the Lady Wolves are going to have to do is attack that rim as much as possible.
I think she learned her lesson because her dad has been over here hollering, drive to the hole at least 12 times.
Yeah, and he's spot on.
Right.
I would like to see more of the Lady Wolves attacking the rim right now. I understand we got some good three-point shooters, but right now we need to get to the bucket. Lady Eagles swinging the ball around, trying to get inside of the post. Lenoy with a good defensive play. They're going to try to trap her. She does get it to Barnes. Barnes pushes to Carter. Carter's going to push ahead. She is going to slow up, though. It would have been basically a 2-on-3. Carter back at the top of the key, goes to Barnes. Barnes going to go up.
Good look.
Easy
there.
bucket. And just like that, it's 4-4. So the defense for the Lady Wolves keeping them in this game, and 2 easy buckets on the other end. Lady Eagles get ahead. She's going to pull the trigger for 3. Off the backboard.
That's a
goes
2.
In.
Her toe was on the line.
Okay. They are going to give her the 2, so her foot was on the line. Lenoy, far side. Working the ball around. Give to Barnes at the free throw line. Barnes going to attack. Can't quite get that one to go off the rim.
Good board.
Morton tried to go. Barnes with the rebound again. Can't get that chance. Gives the Eagles. She's going to push. She's going to go 1-on-3. They're going to call the charge there.
That's one thing Presley does extremely well is working back on the backside, not trying to swat the ball but draw a foul.
Yeah, you rarely see Hunt get called for that swatting motion. Usually if she gets the call, it's the blocking foul because she's trying to take the charge.
Exactly.
That time getting her the call she needed. Substitutions for the Lady Wolves. Barnes and Carter to sit. Martin and Courtney on. Lenoy gives ahead to Hunt. Now to Courtney.
A good pass.
That's just good offense movement right there.
Good offensive ball movement. Found Morton underneath the basket with nobody around her. Lady Wolves trying to trap. We're going to call a reaching foul there on Morton. Again, this is one of those things I think, and Chad can attest to this too. When you come to different places, different areas, different regions to play in a tournament, you're going to get different ways of calling games.
Oh, absolutely.
And so the girls are going to have to adjust to that. Lady Eagles, little turnaround jumper, gets the shooter's roll.
And this has been a little more relaxed than some of the games these ladies have played in, so I'm glad they're letting them play. We're 1:22 to go, and there's only 3 fouls called in this first period.
That's a little different than what we've seen the last couple of games.
Yeah.
Inside to Morton. Morton off the glass.
Good job.
Fade away, put it up.
Morton with 4 points in the last 2 possessions. They're going to call the push on Courtney.
Guys, I see some Davis Red over there in the maroon seats.
Hey, you talk about her, she might get mad.
I hope she gets mad.
I'm just saying.
Sitting over there, that's symbolical.
Good defense by Maddie.
So there was defense by Maddie, who forced the missed shot. The pass was immediately blocked, though, and almost stolen by the Lady Eagles. Lenoy ends up with it. And then in the bustle of trying to get a pass out as she was being trapped, there was a foul call against the Lady Eagles. Under 1 minute to go in the first period. Tie ball game, 8-8. Lenoy brings it across, gives to Carter in the corner. Carter's going to attack. Little floater, gets the bounce.
That's a good floater.
Warner going to push quick. Forces it down low. She's going to pull up inside. No way. 3-point shot. In and out. Rebounded by the Eagles.
Man, we got to get some defensive boards.
Lady Eagles. She's going to lay up from a long distance. Barnes with rebound. 12 seconds to go. Barnes gives to Carter. Carter thought about it. She's going to attack again. Gives to Morton. Morton
Good
with the bucket.
Nice
As the buzzer
job
goes
by
off.
the Lady Wolves.
That you could not have drawn up a better play and better end to that first period than what the Lady Wolves just did. You wanted the last second shot. You got as close as you possibly could and got the bucket off the glass. What would you guys? I will say from this first period, if I'm going to pick on something that I feel like we need to do better, it's weird saying that in a 12-8 really defensive ball game that I feel like we've played really good defense. Defensive rebounds.
Absolutely.
That's the one thing I think. They've got 8 points, but they've also had 2 and 3 and 4 chances almost every time down the floor. So
yeah, there's been multiple times when I know they've had 3 opportunities. A couple of times they got 4, and more than I can count where they got second opportunities. So we really got to block out. They do have a little bit. This is weird saying it. They do have a little bit of a height advantage down low.
Yeah.
That's so weird saying
I know.
That. Really weird.
But we got to block out and get those rebounds.
And shout out to 13 and 25 for them, even 10. They handle the ball well.
Yeah, they do.
They don't. A lot of post players, you don't see them dribble a whole lot. All 5 on that squad move the ball well. So
you saw the girl at 25 jump with Kinsley, and then their first defensive possession, she was the number 1 on the defensive spot. She was up at half court defending you.
Lenoy, the Lady will start with the ball for the second period. Gives to Carter on the near side. She's going to use the screen from Barnes. Gives back to Barnes.
Oh.
Loose ball picked up by Barnes.
Threw it off her own teammate.
I was going to say she tried to get it to bounce. I think she was trying to throw it off of one of them.
I feel like she got away with a push before the shot.
Yes, this is very true. I do. She kind of lowered that shoulder.
Yeah.
She went up for the shot, but quick pass ahead by the Lady Eagles. Missed shot, though. Good defensive. Morton, a lot of times that call will happen, but no call there. Morton sets the screen. Lenoy uses the screen from Barnes, pulls up from the free throw line, off the side of the rim. Number 10 brings it across half for the Lady Wolves. Dish off, 3-point, knocks it down.
Good job by 10, working to get her teammate open.
She forced our defender to move towards her. Got the open look for the 3. Lenoy, near side.
Good offensive weapons.
Great
right
ball
there.
movement right there.
That's one thing you're going to see a lot from these Lady Wolves is the ball movement.
Well,
Hunt. Oh, man.
Okay, Lady Eagles push across the half court. Little bucket. I say easy. I say easy. Every time I say easy, somebody misses a shot. So I need to start saying that, like you said the other day, a little sooner.
You got to say it as soon as they go up.
But I say easy. Maddie Morton makes nothing easy.
No.
Yeah, no.
So her defense was able to force the missed layup. Lady Eagles to inbound. Call
Yeah, she shuffled her feet.
Reverse defense. Did y'all see that?
Yeah, it was back to back.
Yeah.
It was interesting. Lady Eagles going to back off the full court. Go back into a half-court defense. Lenoy gets it across half court, gives to Carter. Carter's going to pull up from the corner of the free throw line, knocks it down.
They actually fall back into a man defense there.
Okay. Lady Eagles push. She's going to break through, gives up. Ball pass. Okay. I didn't know what they were going to call there. I was afraid they were going to call maybe a double dribble, but it will be a foul against 25, I believe.
Yep. Going to be her second? No, first.
First foul, okay. 4 going to come on for 10, Lady Eagles.
Lady Eagles staying with a man defense.
Morton gives them Martin to Courtney. Carter finds
good pass,
Courtney.
Good bucket.
Kind of off-balance layup there, but it was good play. Courtney set the screen and then peeled off to go backside, and Carter found her coming backside. So
good
block
block
by Morton. Lenoy drives, tries to go up, draws the foul. 13 is going to get that one. That's, I believe, going to be her first foul. Lenoy will shoot 2.
I really like the sound of this rim.
Oh, I haven't even.
It's a real like tink as you make it.
Hunt.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
I was going to say, I have not heard it at all.
Now when you brick it, it sounds like you bricked it.
Yeah.
But if you swish one, it's going to sound good. Okay, the one time I talk about it, it doesn't do it.
Lady Wolves on the floor right now. Lenoy, Hunt, Martin, Courtney, Morton. Lady Eagles going to bring it across half court. Trying to get the ball to a player cutting towards the basket. Lady Wolves defense just not really allowing that at the moment. Forcing them further and further. Almost stolen by Lenoy. They trap on the baseline though. Loose ball. No jump ball called. Gets picked up. 10 dribbles around. Finds their teammate on the backside baseline. Can't get the bucket to fall, though. I think that's going to go off of Morton. Oh, no, it's not.
Guys,
I
so
think
it was in Morton's hands. The young lady come around, swatted it out of Morton's hands. Therefore, it's our ball.
Sure, we'll take your word for it. Because
Wolf ball.
Wow. All right. Carter bring the ball across half court. Carter gives to Hunt. Martin for 3. Off the side of the rim.
My bad. That's my fault.
Okay, that was really impressive. And I know we didn't end up with the ball, but Morton stuck her hand in front of the person who was blocking her out and, like, literally just right out in front of her, tipped the ball up and was trying to get back to it. So she was like, I don't even have to go around you or over you. I just stick my hand out here and tip it to myself. But Lady Eagles. Oh, pass gets away. Athletic save there by the Lady Eagles, though. Hunt.
Little toe drag.
Little toe drag from Hunt as she was trying to push the floor on the 5-on-4.
What happened to the student section that they had earlier?
They're very quiet at the moment.
Okay.
So the Lady Wolves took the lead,
right,
and it dissipated.
Okay. Man, okay, if I was leading a student section, that's the time I'd get them up and get them loud.
Exactly.
Don't just be fair weather fans, man.
I look over there, and I don't see the guy that was leading the student section, actually.
Lady Eagles going to pull up for three. Off.
Oh.
That's going to go out of bounds off of Courtney. Martin to have a seat. Lanoy back onto the floor. On the floor for the Lady Wolves right now. Hunt, Morton, Courtney, Lanoy, and Carter. Layup attempt missed.
So, I don't know if y'all saw that, but that play is really well designed. The young lady comes from the elbow, goes down, and kind of attempts to get a block shot. But in reality, she's setting a screen and seals so that they can get the young lady coming from the corner to get the easy layup like that.
That was a good moving screen.
It's number there was a foul call there against Carter. That's her.
Morton.
Oh, excuse me, Morton, her second.
Come on.
Rebounded by the Lady Eagles.
Maddie with another block.
Another block for Maddie. I think that's her third already.
Yeah.
But I thought he was first signaling the other way, and I was, no way.
Oh, that's short.
That's a block by Montana.
I think Carter got a hand on that one.
At least altered it a little bit.
Man, we got the SWAT Academy here tonight.
I like the pun. It works.
Hunt
for three.
So funny.
Knocks it down.
I almost hit my knee.
Lady Eagles push ahead, layup attempt.
They're going to get Presley for that one, I think.
Yep.
Is that going to be her second?
I think so. Yep, that is. I will give you that. Their board operator is super fast with that.
Yeah.
Excuse me, that's her first, so he's not as fast as I thought he was. Because, like, a couple of times.
But didn't she have one earlier in the night on the other end of the court?
I thought she did. It's kind of like the other night when they called one on Wyatt when Dakota was going to get himself in foul trouble.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's Wyatt's second one. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's only his second. Like, let's take it. Not like to have a gift horse in the mouth. Second free throw attempt, good. 23-16, 2:11 to go in the first half. Lady Wolves on top. Trying to advance to the championship match of the Warner tournament.
Eagle Classic.
Eagle Classic, thank you.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Warner forces ahead. Another block for Maddie Morton.
I don't know how she didn't get a foul call on that one. She kind of got the hand in the back there and then brought the other one over the top.
She was swinging for the fences on that one. Courtney to have a seat. Barnes back on. So you've got your five starters back on the floor for the Lady Wolves.
Oh, my goodness.
Little push off on the other side.
Eagles, little jump shot, misses, ends up in the hands of Morton.
Oh, almost had her.
I don't force anything right now. I saw Lanoy going there. I'm saying don't force anything. We've got a 7-point lead, no reason for it.
Heads up.
Lady Eagles drop back into that 1-3-1 zone, and it's a whole lot more effective against the Lady Wolves.
Yeah.
So I look for them to stay with that.
Lady Eagles across half court. Top of the key.
Lady Wolves are playing well, they just switched to man. They were set up in a zone.
Baseline.
Oh, wow.
No call there. Lady Eagles keep the ball. They do work the ball
Good job
inside.
by Maddie. not much more she could have done.
Not much more she could have done with that one.
38 seconds to go. I look for them to play for the last shot if they can.
Yeah, I would agree. Stolen by the Lady Eagles.
Oh, wow.
It's going to go off of Lady Wolf. I don't know if it was off of Carter or Barnes, but.
Heads up play by, is that 16?
Yeah. Dribbling, tries to force it down low. Ball goes out of bounds, so it'll be Lady Wolves' ball with 16 seconds to go on in the first period. That's quick substitutions. We sent our defensive crew out for that possession.
Yeah, make sure they didn't, our starters didn't pick up any fouls on the defensive end, but now we got an offensive possession, get them back in.
I don't know how you could say defensive crew and not be talking about Maddie Morton.
Right.
Lenoy gets it across half court. Hunt loses her dribble, though. Ends up in the hands of the Lady Eagles. Can't quite get the shot off before the buzzer. So we'll go into halftime. Lady Wolves on top, 23-18. I think the Lady Wolves did what they needed to. I would definitively say the one thing we need to fix going into the second half is the rebounding side of the things.
Yeah.
I think if you're not allowing the Lady Eagles 3-4 chances on each possession, this all of a sudden is a 23-6 game. I just don't. I don't think we're even that. I don't know if that would be the score, but that's just my opinion.
Well, they did better than in the second period than they did the first, but
yes.
They're still giving too many opportunities down here on the offensive end for Warner. So we shut that down. We can stretch the lead and be further out in front.
Yep. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take about a 9-minute break. We'll be back here in the second half. We'll see y'all then. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for the second half of this Warner Eagle Classic Tournament girls semifinal matchup. Lady Wolves trying to advance to the championship matchup. I apologize, I don't know who won the girls game earlier, so I don't know who they would face tomorrow night.
I'm thinking Oaktahaw, considering they're watching.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Lady Eagles start with the possession. She's going to pull the trigger from three off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Barnes. Tries to force it out to Carter, who's stolen. Lady Eagles get it back. Swinging the ball inside. Really close pass. Lady Wolves doing a good job of defending. Lady Wolves set into a 2-3 zone. She's going to pull the trigger from three. Off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Barnes. Gives to Lenoy. Lady Eagles going to back off to a half-court defense, just like you said, Chad, in that 1-3-1. Going to call a push foul there against number 13. Her second foul. It'll be Lady Wolves' ball underneath the basket. Lady Wolves get the ball out to Lenoy at the top of the key. Finds Hunt in the corner. Missed three-point attempt, but it doesn't matter. There's going to be almost like a charge foul. Is that what you would call that?
Yeah, they're going to call it a push.
Okay, a push.
On 22.
So it'll stay with the Lady Wolves underneath. Two quick fouls by the Lady Eagles. Lenoy gets the inbound pass. Gives to Carter. Carter attacks, gives out to Hunt. Hunt's going to pull the trigger from three. Off the front of the rim, though. Lady Eagles get a fast break. Can't get the layup to fall. Second chance.
Oh
man.
They're going to call the foul on Barnes there. I feel like that was less of a foul-ish than
less
maybe
of arm
than Morton's
That's
earlier.
That's going to be Barnes' third.
Okay, now that is Barnes' third. Our statistician has Morton at 3 fouls. Did she really have 3 fouls in the
No,
first
I
half?
think Morton's got 2.
Okay. Courtney going to come on the floor for Barnes. Free throw good there. I'm trying not to be distracted by the karate match going on just across the sidelines.
Hey, I don't think you can hold feet in karate. That's illegal. That's like stalling or something like that. I don't know.
Courtney gives to Lenoy. Gives down to the baseline to Morton. Finds Carter cut to the basket.
Oh.
And I wish you just went ahead and finished that one out.
Yes.
Yeah. Hunt tried to go up on the assist from Carter, but the ball goes out of bounds. Morton gets the inbound, gives to Lenoy. Lenoy's going to pull the trigger from three. Missed that one. They're going to say that was off the Lady Eagles, so it'll stay with the Lady Wolves.
Oh, they're going to call Morton for a push-off, I believe.
No, they're going to get Shelby.
Courtney.
Shelby,
okay.
She held, grabbed the girl's arm.
Okay.
Lady Eagles get the ball down to the baseline. Try
Good
to
hands.
get it. Carter jumps the pass, knocks it out of bounds. Lady Eagles to inbound. They throw it back out to the top. Going to reset the offense. Trying to get the ball down to that baseline. Swing back to the top. She's going to attack. Thought about it, pulls back. Lady Eagles still working the ball around, trying to find something on the interior. She's going to pull the trigger from three. Off the side of the rim. Picked up by Lenoy. Gives to Hunt. Back to Lenoy. Carter near side. Ball almost stolen by the Lady Eagles. 2-point shot by Hunt. Missed. Rebounded by Lenoy, though. Swings the ball near side. Finds Lenoy cutting through.
And one.
She can get the foul call and the bucket.
I don't know how she got that off.
I don't, because she was halfway to the floor before she ever actually got the shot up. Is able to get it to fall. So it'll be a chance for a three-point play. Foul go against number 2 for the Lady Eagles. No good on the free throw. Lady Eagles push back the other way. Find a lady open. She turned and came back out. Stolen by Lenoy. Lenoy trying to make a move. Draws the foul and gets herself to the line again. So amidst all that chaos, that little karate fight across the way, and turned into WWE. There was a beautiful RKO.
Oh, wow.
Man, like I've never had that much entertainment going on. Like I got to refocus up every few seconds.
I think there's a ref now.
Is
it a 2-on-1?
It may be a double team.
It's a 2-on-1. He just tripped him.
Hunt gets the rebound off the missed free throw.
That's the manager.
The manager.
Hunt for 3,
Bang.
knocks it down. Be a timeout, Lady Eagles. Lady Wolves 28-19, 4:53 to go in the third period. Timeout. I believe it's a full timeout for the Lady Eagles. Lady Wolves seem to be all smiles right now. I feel like they play better that way.
Yeah, they're loose. They're relaxed.
Having fun.
The 1-3-1 press.
Oh, good job.
Almost stolen by Courtney. Looks like they've kind of set into a 2-3 zone now. The Eagles do get the ball inside of the paint. Pulls up from just inside the free throw line. Gets a 2-point bucket. Carter attacks. Can't quite get to the bucket to fall.
Good job by Maddie Morton.
Oh, my. Where did that come from?
I don't.
She came down out of the stratosphere and blocked that one.
Great block. Great block. I have no problem with it. But in any other game we play, she gets called for a foul right there.
Yeah. I think she was over the girl. Like, jump.
Another block.
Oh, my goodness.
She's got to be at 7 blocks now.
She must have bought a victory insoles or something.
I'm going to have to go to our statistician for this game. I don't know if he's marking blocks up there, but, man, I would really love to know. Do you have the blocks? Okay, no, he's not keeping that.
I'm at 6 right now.
Okay, so still, I think you're really close because I knew it was 6 or 7, but so it's just like that.
A quarter and a half.
There's still just under 4 minutes to go in this game, or in this third period, excuse me, and that is the 5th team foul on the Lady Eagles. So that's going to send Maddie Morton to the line with a lot of time left for the bonus. She makes the first. Misses the second, though. Eagles going to go fast. She's going to drive, attack, gets the bucket. (29-23), 3:30 to go in the third period. Lady Wolves on top. Are they saying that was out of bounds off of the Lady Eagles?
Yes. Yeah. It's going to be Lady Wolf ball.
This is Hunt and Courtney going to come off. Lenoy and Carter, I believe, back on.
Martin back on.
Excuse me. Lenoy
good look.
Couldn't quite get it. Quick foul there by Lenoy. That is her first foul, third team foul of the period. I would love to see us stay. Obviously, we're going to stay in the bonus, but I would love to keep the Eagles off the free throw line the rest of this period. Lady Eagles get the ball to the top of the key. Work the ball to the baseline. That 2-3 zone seems to be working well for the Lady Wolves right now. Shot. She knocks it down.
Yellow. Wow. That young lady is a good shooter.
Well, and kudos to her because she's playing defense right at the top at the most demanding position.
I was going to say, Mav mentioned it earlier that their post player was playing at the top of the defense, and not only is she playing at the top, but she's playing at the top of a 1-3-1 zone, which has to do so much running. They're going to call a foul there. Lenoy's got an innate ability to find a way to make a shot and draw a foul. Mm-hmm. I felt like she was diving on the floor, but she was making an attempt at a shot at the same time. And so she gets herself to the line, knocks down the first one. Barnes and Hunt back onto the floor. Martin and Heffley to the sideline. All five starters back on the floor for the Lady Wolves. Second free throw is good. 31-25, 2:30 to go in the third period. Lady Eagles do beat the press. Lady Wolves going back to a man defense here. Eagles trying the rotation cutting offense, trying to get something inside. That's where most of their points have come from. Ball gets knocked loose there, picked up by Morton. Morton gives ahead to Carter.
Good pass.
Lenoy working the ball around. Hunt for three. Yes! Bang! Ball goes backcourt.
Lady Wolves.
Wait. They're going to say it was tipped and it wasn't backcourt.
Lady Wolves forcing Lady Eagles to be uncomfortable right now on the offensive side of the court.
So they're going to reverse the call.
Yeah, they are.
And they're going to say it was tipped. So it'll go back to the Lady Eagles at half court. Drives, tries to throw it inside, quickly stolen by Morton.
Oh.
Morton tried to force a pass and then was able to stop and bring it back. Carter gets the ball, trying to go up, draws the foul. So she's going to go to the line shooting two. First one's off the back of the rim. Knocks down the second one.
Good shot.
First double-digit lead of the night for the Lady Wolves.
Lady Wolves back to that man defense. She's going to pull up from three, knocks it down. Carter. Hunt near side. Morton on the baseline. Coach Hunt calling a timeout. I couldn't see it. I don't know whether he called 30-second timeout or.
Yeah, they called a full timeout.
Full timeout, okay.
Yeah, but very right on point because the ball went in the corner. Lady Wolf got double teamed, and so
I mean, you call that so you don't turn over, via the trap or even the time, whatever. Good smart timeout call. I feel like.
Yeah, 48.5 seconds left to go in this third period. I'd like to see them set up, move the ball around the perimeter, and work in for the last shot. Now, I don't know if they'll be able to do that because the Lady Eagles are very adept at putting pressure defense on the Lady Wolves when they need to. So, it's been a good game.
Yeah, it has. I know we're up 10, but I do not want to take anything away from this Lady Eagles team.
Yeah, well, they hit that three, knocked that lead to 7 now. So.
Okay, excuse me.
But, we've been out front 6, 7, 8, stretched it to 10 there for a moment. And the Lady Eagles, they are not out of this game whatsoever.
Lenoy give to Hunt coming out of the timeout. Carter back to the top. Gives back to Lenoy. Almost got away from him. Courtney going to set the screen. Throw across near side to Carter. Back to Lenoy. Carter on the far side. Courtney Bass almost stolen by number 10. Goes out of bounds, though. Stay with the Lady Wolves on that end. 20 seconds to go in the third period. 35-28. Lady Wolves on top. Inbound was slapped out of bounds. Stay with the Lady Wolves. Barnes going to come in for Courtney. Barnes throws back across half court. Hunt on the near side. Lenoy gives to Morton at the free throw line. Back to Lenoy. Back to Morton. We're just going to play keep away. Lenoy goes up, gets it to fall.
Count the bucket.
And gets the foul call. So Lenoy's going to have a chance, as the buzzer sounds, to make it back to that 10-point swing. 10 double-digit lead for the Lady Wolves going into the fourth period. Free throw was no good. So Lady Wolves going to take a 9-point lead into the fourth period. Number 22, that was her fourth foul.
Yeah.
So she's definitely in foul trouble. And I think a couple of their players also have 2, maybe even 3.
Yes.
So right now the Lady Wolves looking pretty good. I feel like their defense, it's weird how when you, depending on what our team comp is on the floor, our defenses work in different styles. That just based off of, who's on the floor, I guess, what works best to your advantage. I feel like when certain people are on the floor, we work better in the 2-3.
Yeah.
Now, I will say that 2-3 allows their can you call her a point post?
They're all-around player?
Yeah.
I'm going to call them their dog.
They're number 25. She is able to get points off the 2-3 zone. But when our starters are on the floor, I feel like the man defense works best for us.
Yeah.
And we seem to be a little bit more ferocious at attacking. And so I think we're working well no matter who's on the floor right now.
Since they took the big lead, the closest the Lady Eagles have been is within 4. So we need to keep that lead at
Carter near side or far side.
we're going to call a walk. She took a couple steps.
We'll stutter step before the actual dribble.
I think it was her Euro step.
But beyond the arc.
Oh, well, hey, that's if you're going to say it works under the rim.
It was a James Harden shuffle. James Harden?
There
Yeah,
you
that's
go.
his name, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right.
Lady Eagles dribbling around, trying to get inside. Dishes back out. She's going to go baseline. I'm going to call a foul, I believe, on Hunt.
Third?
I believe her third. According to the scoreboard, is her second.
All righty then.
Dishes back out. She's going to pull up. I think, missed the second chance. Rebounded by Lenoy. Lenoy's going to push forward.
Throw it.
She's going to throw ahead to Carter.
Oh, my goodness. What a pass.
Carter can't quite get it. Rebounded by Barnes, though. Barnes puts it back.
Great pass. She thread that needle.
I thought it was going to be the over-the-top kind of pass.
She did not go over the top. She went right through everybody. Ball gets inside of the paint. She tries to go up. Does get a bucket. 39-30. Lady Wolves on top. Under 7 minutes to go in the game. Hunt's going to attack. Gets blocked. We'll stay with the Lady Wolves underneath the basket. Hunt to inbound. Couldn't quite get it to Morton. Stolen by the Lady Eagles. Get the ball down low to 25. She's going to pull up. Gets the bucket.
Closed it to 7.
Barnes at the elbow. Pass out to Lenoy. Gives to Barnes. Barnes going to have to go back out, though. Lenoy almost with the acrobatic layup floater. Couldn't quite get it to fall, though. Lady Eagles push down the floor. Throw back out to the top. They're going to call the charge foul. Oh, no, excuse me. They're going to say elbow.
Yeah. It's okay when the arm's bent, but when you fully extend it, that's a different thing.
Yep. Foul's going to go against number 13, her third.
Lady Eagles are in a man defense right now.
Good pass to Barnes.
They call it on the floor.
I'm not going to lie. I
thought there was a travel.
I thought there was too. I think Barnes got away with one there.
It was our Euro step.
Okay, we'll go with it.
I think the foul came before the little hop.
Okay,
so.
all right. That's why the call was on the floor. It was foul on 31, her first. Ball tipped by the Lady Eagles on the inbound. She takes it the other way. Layup off the glass.
That's impressive defense there by 22, able to tip the ball without even looking at it and make the play there at the end.
39-34, just under 5.5 minutes to go in the game. Barnes, she's going to attack. Bucket off the glass. Look, I know 23 just came into the game, but this is one of those things. I'd keep going against her with Barnes. Rebounded by Eagles.
That's going to be Barnes.
Yep.
4.
I think that will be 4 against Barnes. It was her fourth.
I got happy there when the one stayed for a little while.
Wishful thinking, man. Wishful thinking. 41-34, 5 minutes to go in the game. First attempt free throw is good.
Did you hear it that time?
Yes, I did hear it that time.
Courtney going to come on. Barnes going to sit for a minute with 5:05 to go and 4 fouls. That's probably a good thing.
Yeah, I think you have to because you want her in the game at the end. Misses the second one. Rebounded by Lenoy. Eagles set back. Looks like they're going to stay in that man defense right now. Morton gives back to Lenoy. She's going to use the screen for Morton. Gives to Carter. Going to call the foul on number 10. That'll be her fourth. Oh, excuse me, her second. I was like, man. Some substitutions for the Lady Eagles. 2 for 22, I believe. Courtney going to throw back court to Lenoy. She'll bring it back across. Lenoy gives to Morton at the top. Morton will just hand off to Hunt, let her reset. Goes ahead to Lenoy. Lenoy finds Morton. Yes! It is good. Lady Eagles push quick. She goes up. Little jumper. Gets it to roll. It's going to be a timeout, Lady Eagles.
Still sitting with a 6-point lead with 4:04 to go. So Lady Wolves doing what they need to stay out in front with a little bit of cushion. But, man, that's just 2 possessions.
That is just 2 possessions now. The Lady Eagles did get it within 1 possession. They got to that 3-point mark about a minute ago. But Lady Wolves, like you said, doing what they needed to do to get the ball down low, finding open players. That pass right there by Lenoy, it was just a great look. She looked like she was going to do her normal acrobatic floater to draw a foul, but ended up dishing it down to Morton, who was standing with nobody around her. I would love to see us keep going inside. I do not want to see us rush stuff unless, am I going to take Lenoy? Am I going to give her a red light if she's streaming down the floor? I've seen her thread too many needles to not give her a green light to throw ahead.
Oh, absolutely.
But at the same time, I am perfectly content with her slowing down and wasting some clock up 4 minutes to go in the game.
Do we know how many fouls 25 has?
I think
2
is I think, but
hopeful to work her into foul trouble pretty soon. She's been their scorer for sure.
We don't keep their stats, but man, I know she's got a bunch of their points, and she's had a couple big blocks for the Lady Eagles. Lady Wolves with the ball. Courtney dribbling. Courtney's going to pull up. Can't quite get it. Lady Eagles switching. Trying to work the ball. She's going to pull up for 3. Off the rim. Rebounded by Lenoy. Lenoy used the double screen from Morton. Be a timeout for the Lady Wolves. Looks like Barnes going to come back onto the floor.
It'll be a full timeout.
I think the Lady Wolves doing a good job at not giving 25 the inside right now.
Yeah.
I would like to see her stay outside. Now, she's shown she can shoot, so don't give her too much space on the outside. But I think we need to deny her the easy buckets on the inside for sure.
Well, and number 2 for them is also a 3-point shooter. They keep trying to get her open, but that has not happened very many times tonight.
Yep.
Exciting matchup coming up next. And
a 2A2 state championship rematch from football. Your Davis Wolves versus the Vian
Wolverines. little Red Dawn there for you.
Okay, yeah. Movie reference. Mev has no idea what you're talking about.
Not a clue.
And just to be clear, the good Red Dawn.
Yes, there is.
With Patrick Swayze.
Oh, man, that's a name you don't hear very often anymore. Barnes to inbound on the sideline. Say out of bounds off the Lady Eagles. They're going to have to inbound almost in the corner now. They do get an inbound to Hunt. She's going to dribble back to the logo, set the offense. Carter, far side. Lenoy. Lady Wolves working the ball around. Back to Lenoy. Hunt on the near side.
Guys, I was just saying during that last boys game that I do not like stall ball, but in a game like this, I like stall ball.
Yeah, absolutely. When you're up, under 3, there was right at 3 minutes to go. 10, I believe, is going to pick up the third. Yeah. But that should put...
that is an annoying tactic by number 10. Put the hand right in the face of person defending.
So that does put 4 team fouls, though, on the board for the Lady Eagles. So from this point forward, Lady Wolves will be in the bonus to close out this ball game. Just under 2.5 minutes to go. 43-37. Lady Wolves on top. Trying to advance to the championship match of the Eagle Classic Warner Tournament. Lady Wolves, again, like Matt said, stall ball. Hunt's going to get an open 3, though, off the front of the rim. She's going to get her own rebound, though. Lenoy's going to get it at 3. Yes!
Bang. Push that lead back out to 9.
Lady Eagles. Looks like Coach Hunt's got him stolen by Barnes.
One more. Nice
easy fast break lays up for Lenoy. Timeout for the Lady Eagles. Just like that, Lady Wolves extend it back to double digits.
Yeah, we're at 11 now.
With 1:26 to go. And a few of the Lady Eagles in foul trouble. Of course, again, like I said, next foul, Lady Wolves go to the line.
Well, kudos to Jacoby Lenoy making that 3. The defender had her hand right in her face. It had been guarding her that way the whole time, and it was it's an irritating way to guard somebody.
Yeah.
And so Jacoby, when she made that 3, I think she made sure to let that young lady know that that wasn't bothering her.
Yeah. So, I don't know if you could see it on, and you guys may have saw it differently, but on that the steal and then the fast break the other way by the Lady Wolves, it looked like the Lady Eagles had kind of given up on the play.
They definitely some aggravation there and just frustration to know that they've been trying to claw their way back into this game, and man, there was a 5-point swing real quick.
Yeah, and Lady Wolves playing great. Again, I do not want to take away from this Ladies Eagles team. They're a phenomenal team from what I've seen. Got some phenomenal ball handlers and shooters on this team. As they're going to start coming out of the timeout. Do get the ball across. Almost stolen by Carter. Dribble inside. Almost stolen by Lenoy. Get the ball down low. 25, easy bucket over Morton. Lenoy with the ball. They're going to press right here. Hunt and Lenoy going to have to throw it back and forth to get across. Throw it ahead to Morton. Gets over Morton, though. Goes out of bounds. 1:02 to go in the game. 48-39. Lady Wolves trying to hang on. Lady Wolves unable to make the championship last year.
Yep.
But here, within a minute of making it, she's going to pull up. Oh, no. I thought she was going to pull the trigger there. She ended up not pulling the trigger. Ball gets away from him. Tries to throw it off a Hunt.
Look.
No foul call there as the ball was stolen by the Lady Eagles. Missed chance there. Off the rim, rebounded by Barnes. Gives to Lenoy, who Coach Hunt then calls a quick timeout. 39 seconds to go. Man, that was a wild series.
9-point lead, 39.7 seconds. I'd look for them to foul as soon as this ball is inbounded.
Yeah, I mean, you're under a minute to go, almost 30, just over 30 seconds. Down 9, I feel like fouling is really your only option. And if you can't steal all the inbound, you have to foul.
Or, if they can't defend well enough to get the 5 seconds from being able to inbound, then they've got to foul. So, sorry.
Barnes to inbound. Do get the ball to Carter. No foul yet, though. Goes ahead to Barnes. Barnes got nobody in front of her. She's going to draw the foul on 25, get herself to the line. That'd be her third foul. 5th team foul. Off the back of the rim for the first one. Misses the second one. Rebounded by Lady Eagles. They're going to have to go fast.
Oh.
I believe is that Morton?
Morton, fourth.
Fourth. Her third.
Wow.
I really thought that was her fourth. Morton's going to come off. Barnes going to come off. Heffley and Martin on the floor. 25 seconds to go in the game. Inbounded. Tried to get an open look at three. She does get it. Off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Hunt. Gets the ball to Heffley. Lady Wolves just going to try to eat out this clock, get across half court. They do. Oh. Travel call there on Hunt.
3.5 seconds to go, 9 points. It's really a moot point now. Player of the game.
Oh, no question for me, Maddie Morton.
Absolutely.
I'm going to give her the 7th block, even though I phenomenal defensive game by Maddie Morton. No question for me.
Yeah, Maddie Morton played a great game. I agree with you. She's a player of the game. Honorable mention to Jacoby Lenoy. Yes. Great defense, generating a lot of buckets and a lot of offense.
Yeah, I agree with you. Jacoby Lenoy had played a great game. But to me, I just the blocks, no question, Maddie Morton. Mav, what you got?
Maddie Morton, without a doubt, played a phenomenal game on the defensive side of the ball. And then, like Chad said, honorable mention to Jacoby Lenoy, played well, facilitating and working to get open shots. So, Maddie Morton, honorable mention to Jacoby Lenoy.
All right. Lady Wolves have advanced to the championship of the Eagle Classic tournament here tomorrow. Now the boys' turn to try to get there. Rematch.
Got to go through Vian to get there.
2A, 2-state championship rematch. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in about 9 minutes to bring it to you. We'll see you then. Okay, now we're live. I got a thumbs up, and then a puzzled look, and a half thumbs up, and another couple puzzled looks, and then a final thumbs up. Okay. Yes, we're unmuted now. So just under a minute to go to start this one. Championship game, or excuse me,
semifinal game.
Semifinal game, rematch of the state championship football game, 2A2, Vian Wolverines versus the Davis Wolves.
Should be a good one, Bobby.
It should be a good one. The little bit I watched of Vian on that end, they looked very athletic.
Yeah.
Which we know all too well from the football game. So I would imagine, and they're not, like, I don't remember him being this big in the football game.
Oh, I do.
Were they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Matt, you would because you were on the field with him.
Yeah, they were solid.
So Not what I remembered, but again, I was up in the stands and you were on the field. So
yeah, they're especially that number 5 right there. I met him at a linebacker position. That boy he's stout.
Okay,
he may not look like it, but he's stout.
All right. Vian Wolverines announcing their starters, or excuse me, no.
I think we will be the visitors.
We will.
Well.
Who wants starters?
Go ahead.
Okay. So for your Davis Wolves, number 1, Dakota Carter. Number 3, Braxton Griffin. Number 5, Isaac Lewis. Number 11, Dalton Heffley. And number 24, the big man in the middle, the thick, shady Wyatt Fielding.
Okay. Listen.
A little less energy in the warm-ups.
Davis does really – I do enjoy their handshakes as they're coming out of the lineups.
Yep.
Dalton Heffley doing the Heisman pose.
It's
hilarious.
Tough.
That's great.
It's
great. I'm here for it. Dalton Heffley, not a big emotional guy, so for him to kind of pull that one out of his bag, I like it. I like it.
The boys are tough with handshakes for sure.
Starters for Vian, number 2.
That there's Mason White.
Mason Wright. Number 5.
I know all about that number 2 right there.
Number 13. I apologize. I don't have a roster other than I know Mason Wright from the football game.
Yeah, his name was called quite a bit.
Number 15 and number 22 will round out your starters for the Vian Wolverines.
And I will tell you from watching them the other night, Bobby, we need to keep close eye on number 13 because he is a offensive machine for them.
Okay. From what I'm talking to a few players and stuff, I feel like they say that that's most of their offensive production comes through him.
Yeah.
So I would love to see us shut him down.
Clamp him down, absolutely.
And that's one of those situations where, if you force a guy like that to shut him out, you force the pressure on the other 4 to fill in, and a lot of times they crater to that. So hopefully that's what the Wolves can accomplish here in this game as we get ready for the tip.
Tip to go out of bounds on the far side. It'd be
Wolves ball.
Wolves ball. There's no point. I didn't know. That'll be a Griffin to inbound for the Wolves. He'll find Carter quickly. Swung into the corner with Heffley, down into Fielding. His layup, it's good.
Hey, if they're going to give you that all night, keep doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Keep doing it.
So it'll be 5 to take it across half court. He'll swing it far side to 2. Top of the key with 15. 13, pull up. Blocked by
shot.
Isaac. Oh. They're going to call Isaac for a shooting foul. That'll send 13 to the line.
Coach Blackwell kind of asking, hey, what did he do wrong there? But I don't know. It kind of looked like maybe he got into him as coming down on the shot, maybe.
Well, and the screen that Isaac had to go through was moving too. So,
okay.
I think I think Blackwell was pointing that out as well.
Missed both
Neither
free throws, though.
Rebound is tipped around. It'll be gathered up by the Wolves. Jump ball called. Shouldn't it be a Wolves ball technically?
No, it was a jump ball, their possession.
Okay. Oh, because the tip never had possession.
Exactly.
Correct? Okay. Vian inbound to 13. He'll find 15 at the top of the key. Swung down to 5. He'll bring it out and work the offense. Top of the key, close side. 2, he'll drive, pull out. He'll drive far side, kick it up to 15. 15 for 3. No good. Rebounded by 5. His mid-range is good.
We got to get a rebound. They had 3 opportunities that time on that end of the court.
Carter, he'll bring it close side. His pass is tipped up, regained by Vian. 2, he'll break half court. Swing it out to 15, 5, top of the key. 2 for 3. Bang. It'll be Carter to break half court. He'll find Heffley far side. Heffley will work into Carter on the close corner. Into the far corner with Heffley. Heffley for 3. No good. Rebounded by 2. He'll slow up. He'll drive now. Kicking at 22. His shot, no good, but he'll draw a foul.
I think that one's going to come on Brax. No, that's going to call that Heffley. Okay.
Heffley with a puzzled look.
Heffley not usually one that gets in foul trouble, so I'm okay with him shielding Braxton from one call.
First attempt is no good. Second attempt up and in. It'll be Carter to break half court for the Wolves. He'll find Griffin far side. Griffin looking for help. He'll find Lewis. Pass is stolen by 2. His layup, no good. Rebounded by Carter. Carter will take it the other way, slow down, let his boys arrive. It'll be Griffin far side into the corner with Heffley. And bring it back out, swung to Carter. Heffley far side. Wolves will swing it close side. Looking for an error in the Vian defense. Carter, he'll pull out back with his drive. It'll be Heffley far side. Thought about the three-pointer. It'll be Griffin for 3. No good. Rebounded by Vian. 15, close side. He'll find 13. Into the corner with 2. He'll go baseline. All right, called foul. I believe that's going to be on, that'll be on Fielding.
Fielding touched nothing but ball, but they had to call it on somebody. So
yeah. It's usually the big guy that gets that.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be Carter from the backside, but first attempt up, no good.
So, again, they're driving to the bucket, initiating contact and getting calls. We're going to have to do the same thing down here on the other end.
Yeah, I think so.
Second attempt will fall after the shooter's bounce. Be a timeout, Vian. Be a 30-second timeout.
Yeah, Chad, I'm with you. I think, you know, our only 2 points thus far, easy bucket inside.
Yeah.
I say easy bucket. Wyatt made it look easy. Had a lot of guys right there around him, but he was able to get up and over everybody. So hopefully we're able to work it back inside to him. You know, I want three-point shooters to keep shooting, but right now we need buckets so we don't get ourselves in a hole that's seemingly insurmountable. So I'm with you, Chad. I think work the ball back down low and try to get some guys with some fouls on the other side of the floor.
Well, there's some openings on the outside because they're dropping 3 into the paint.
Yeah. Well, if you watch any film this year, you got to stop fielding if you want to stop the Wolves. So
it'll be Griffin close side for the Wolves. He'll find Carter in the corner. Swung all the way backside to Heffley. They're going to call Lewis for a push.
That's going to be his second.
Owens will appear in the game for Lewis. It'll be 2 to break half court for Vian. He'll be in the corner with 5. 15. Carter will tip that dribble out of bounds. Remain with Vian. Two. For 3. It's good.
I don't think Fielding could have done anything different on that one. Got his hand in his face. He just made a good shot.
Griffin far side for the Wolves. Heffley thought about the 3-pointer twice.
Oh, missed him.
Big Griffin far side. Down into Fielding. Back out to Griffin. Down into Owens. Owens to Fielding. Layup by Fielding. No good. Self-rebound. Second attempt blocked. Carter will get that rebound. Swing it out to Heffley. Heffley pull up for 3. No good. Rebounded by 2. He'll break half court with high speeds. Take it into the paint. Dish it off to 22. 22's layup. No good. Self-rebound. Stolen by Owens. Griffin far side. Heffley close side. Owens looking for the air in the Vian defense. Heffley for 3. No good.
Right now, nothing's falling for the Wolves, so Vian just kind of sitting back and putting 3 bodies right around Fielding, not really giving Davis a chance to get the ball inside. Vian jumping out to a 10-point lead.
Heffley close side. They'll work it back to the top of the key, down to the Fielding, outside to Griffin. Griffin for 3. No good. Rebounded by Heffley. His turnaround jumper is good.
Broke the ice on the bucket.
Guys, I feel like no matter what arena or court we're on,
it's that end of the floor.
End of the court we just have trouble scoring on. Far side, 15 now. He'll work the 2 on the close corner. He'll go baseline. Swing it to 15 on the far side. Pass will be Aaron. Swung back inbounds. 13, top of the key now. He'll drive. Pull up jumper. It's good. Griffin far side. Wolves will work it close side. Heffley for 3. Looks good. No good. Be 2 to break half court. He'll swing it to 15. Or 13, excuse me, back into 2. He'll go baseline. Pull up jumper. Long. Rebounded by 13. 2. Jumper. No good. Rebounded by Griffin.
So they're going to call an off-ball foul on Fielding. And he was shooting?
5 fouls.
Oh, that's 5. Okay, 5 team fouls.
Yeah, and there's a little bit of a discrepancy when there's 5 fouls on one team and no
none.
fouls on the other team. you kind of hope the officials will at some point start calling it both ways.
Yes, I know we said the 5 fouls is a big thing, and it is, but Vian's only made 2 free throws.
Yeah. Well, the biggest thing about it right now is if we were getting the same calls on the other end, how many points would we have? Because we make some of our free throws, so it'd be a different look if we're getting our chances at the line.
It'll be Heffley to be the number 1. He'll break half court, swing it to Griffin. Bumgarner close side for 3, off the glass and in.
And that's what we're going to have somebody making some threes to draw the defense out and then open up the middle.
Yeah, I agree. You got to get the ball inside, but you can't.
Yeah, you can't throw the forearm like that.
Be a push off of.
Because he fully extended that arm.
Yeah. Anytime you start here and the arm gets seen extended, you're probably going to be called for it.
So it'll be Griffin far side for the Wolves. It'll be swung close side to Bumgarner. They'll work it back to the top of the key with Heffley. Griffin now. They'll work it into Lewis. Lewis loses the shot. It'll be 2 to break half court. Vian looking for that last second shot. Two. Just working away the time. He'll work the screen from 22. Swing it to 15. Into the corner with 5. 2 now. He'll drive. His layup. No good. So with the no good layup, that's the end of the first quarter.
Into the first quarter, 14-7, Vian on top. However, I'm going to say the fact that you had up until a minute and a half to go, you had no fouls
on Vian.
And we're only down 7, and we had a lot of missed opportunities from beyond the arc. Not great shooting from beyond the arc thus far this game. I'll take down 7. I will.
Yeah.
That was a rough first period for the Wolves, so I'm okay with being down 7. I would like to see it, like you said, Chad, called on both ends of the floor.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
Well, it's going to be a long night if we don't get some
calls on both
equitable
ends.
Calls.
Yeah.
Because we've got 2 guys. Both of our big guys have 2 fouls each. So
thanks for my quarter for my gum, Chad. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Coming out, it's going to be Wolf have the possession.
Wolves on a 5-0 swing. They're late in the first quarter. Second period, they'll start with possession. Hopeful to get the 7 points tagged onto it.
Starters back on the floor for the Wolves.
It'll be Carter at the number 1 position. He'll give it to Griffin in the corner. Work it back out. Griffin again in the corner for 3. No good. Rebounded by Vian. 13 to break half court. We'll give it to 2. We'll work away with the offense. Be 15 close side. 2. He'll drive on. Spin move. He'll just kick it right back out to 13. Vian playing a little switch offense as it's kicked out to 13. His jumper, no good. The Wolves work across half court. Lewis thought about the three-pointer. Far Far side with Griffin. He'll work to Lewis. Carter close side. Swung to Lewis. Griffin for three. No good. Rebounded by Heffley. And he'll get an over-the-back call by 2.
So I had heard this before, but I got some clarification from Coach Hunt the other day. There is officially no more over-the-back.
Who'd you hear that from?
Coach Hunt.
No, who'd you hear prior to Coach Hunt?
Coach Hunt.
Right, okay.
You're entitled to the air above someone, but it's now officially a push foul. So
good inbound play.
Deep 3 from 2, no good. Rebounded by Carter. He'll swing it to Lewis to save the ball. It'll be Heffley to break half court. Bumgarner, he thought about the three-pointer. Heffley will work it to Lewis.
Heffley thought about it from way out there.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he took it. It'll be Carter. He'll shoot the 3. No good, just a little long. It'll be 2. He'll break half court, kick it to 5, into the corner, back out with 2.
That's a good job by the Wolves getting back on defense there.
He'll drive, layup, no good, but he'll draw a foul and send himself to the line.
Going to be Lewis, 3. That's his 3rd foul.
Two's first attempt is up and no good.
Isaac's going to come off. Griffin going to go back on.
Second attempt from Wright. No good as well. Rebounded by Fielder. Carter will press half court. High speed. Swing it to Heffley in the corner. Heffley will give it cross side. Bumgarner in the corner for 3. No good. He's rebounded by 2. Good defense by Griffin on the inside pass. That'll be 2 in the corner. He'll drive. Layup. No good. Put back. No good. Rebounded by 22. 13 for 3. No good. Rebounded by Carter. Bumgarner, far side. He'll work into the corner with Griffin. Griffin thought about it. Work down into Fielding in the interior.
And
1.
That right there is exactly what we need. You're gonna get the ball down low. You're gonna get yourself easy buckets off the glass from Fielding. You're gonna get foul trouble for the other guys. You're gonna get foul calls and get yourself a chance at the free throw line. And just like that, Fielding with a chance to bring it back within 2 for the Wolves. So I think the Wolves are kind of settling in. Still not shooting the ball real well from beyond the arc.
But held them scoreless.
I mean, they haven't scored in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
3 minutes. So Wolves settling in defensively, getting some rebounds.
They haven't scored in more than 3 minutes because they ended the first period with no bucket. The Wolves were on a 5-0 run for quite some time there.
Yeah, so it's probably closer to 5 minutes if you throw in probably a couple of minutes in that first period.
After the timeout, it'll be Fielding at the free throw line. His three-point play, no good.
That should stay with red. Yep, it does.
With red?
Yeah, 22 knocked it out after knocking Braxton down.
Yeah.
Heffley will inbound for the Wolves.
Hey, call it both ways.
Going to call the 3rd foul on Fielding there. I don't even know what.
I didn't see it.
Fielding going to go have a seat. Lewis going to come back on.
It'll be 13 to break half court. He'll give it to 2. 22, 13 in the corner. He'll hand it off at 5. He'll drive. Snatch block by Griffin. Griffin will draw a foul, attempting to break half court. That'll be the first time in this ballgame that Vian has more team fouls than the Wolves.
Yeah.
It'll be Heffley. He'll swing it to Griffin on the far side. Dribbles tipped out of bounds. It'll remain with the Wolves. Carter. He'll take the number 1 spot. He'll give it to Griffin. Griffin will swing it right back. Bumgarner for 3. No good. Rebounded by Lewis. Put back is in. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen, it's a tie ball game. No, it's not. We're down by 1. I looked up. It was at 12, and I was expecting a second. 5. He'll drive. Kick it right back out to 22. No good. Rebounded by Bumgarner. Griffin far side. Work it all the way close side with Bumgarner. He'll shoot for 3. No good. Another rebound by Lewis. They're going to call an on-the-floor foul against 13, I believe.
Yeah.
I kind of like the play of Bumgarner shooting, and it ended up in the hands of Lewis.
Well, Lewis is getting good position. 13 is having to push him from behind in order to try to get a chance at the ball.
It'll be Heffley to inbound for the Wolves. He'll get it into Bumgarner. It'll be Carter. He'll work it into Bumgarner. Bumgarner mid-range. No good. Rebounded by 2. Close side with 5. They'll work at the top of the key with 2. He'll drive. Layup. No good. Bumgarner will swing it to Heffley. Heffley on a fast break. Layup. It's in.
Wolves take the lead.
.15 close side. They're working to the corner with 2. He'll go baseline. They're going to get Bumgarner on a foul. You know, I know we don't like fouls, but I'm okay with it being number 2. Is he's only got 1 free throw that went in.
Yeah, okay. And that's Bumgarner's first.
His first attempt is in. Second attempt up. No good. Rebounded by Heffley. Heffley will slow up at the half-court line, swinging in the corner with Bumgarner. Back out to Heffley. It'll be Carter. He'll work to Heffley. Down in the corner of Bumgarner. He'll take 1 step, kick it right back. Heffley deep 3. No good. Rebound's tipped around. It'll go out of bounds against the Wolves. That'll be 2 to break half court. Far corner with 5. He'll work around. Get called for a walk.
.152 to go, all tied up 15 apiece.
Get Carter at the top of the key. He'll work to Bumgarner. Swinging into the corner with Carter. Heffley in the corner. He'll work it right back to Carter. Bumgarner. Swung all the way around to Heffley. Heffley will shoot for three. No good. Rebounded by Lewis. Hand off to Heffley. Layup. It's in.
And guys like that, they've scored 1 point since the first period.
Yeah.
5 in the corner. He'll work it back to 13. 2.
I believe right now we're on a 12-1 run, if my math is correct.
2. After the layup, it's in. Heffley far side to Griffin. He'll shoot for three. Bang!
We talked about it, Chad. Get the ball inside. It's going to open up your outside shooters.
Absolutely.
And that's exactly what's happened.
Be 15 close side. Vian potentially looking for the final shot of this first half.
Oh, I'll take it.
Yeah. The Vian ball after the called jump. Inbound to the 5. Just over 25 seconds left in this first half. 15 close side. He'll find 13, top of the key. 2 in the far side now. Grayson will tip the dribble away and it'll kick off of 2's feet.
Good job by Grayson defensively there.
5 seconds left in the first half. Carter with the ball. He'll swing to Bumgarner. One more in the corner with Heffley. Heffley for three. No good. Griffin unable to get the putback as time winds down. We'll go into halftime. Wolves up 20-17.
Hey, look, if you'd have told me Okay, every time Reese is running the laptop, I get this weird, like, awkward thumbs up, thumbs down, puzzled, I don't know.
Right.
Maybe. Okay, now we're good. It's like this weird, like, I don't know.
So we're live?
We are live now.
Oh,
yes.
wow.
At least I hope so. That's what she's telling me, but
All right.
we'll go with it.
2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up.
Yeah.
Man, that's the most confident she's been ever running that
Wow.
thing. So, speaking of confidence, the boys should be coming out with some confidence out of the locker room.
Yeah.
20-17, went on a pretty large swing.
13-3.
13-3 did the Wolves. Fielding, it looks like the starter's back on the floor. Possession arrow appears to be in the way of the Wolves.
That hurt.
Unk.
Yeah, for sure.
Welcome to the club, bro.
Hey, I've been in it for about 3 months now. Football ended, December 8th. I was like, oh. I was hurting. It'll be Griffin close side. He'll find Heffley, swung around to Carter. Close corner with Heffley, thought about it. He'll just work it right back around to Carter. It'll be Griffin to set the offense up. Into the close corner with Lewis. Back to the deep 3 with Heffley. No good. Rebounded by Griffin. His shot blocked. Vian far side with 2. Close side with 13. He'll drive. 15 in the far corner. He'll find 2. He thought about it, although he'll drive. Hand it off to 13. He'll shoot for 3. No good. Rebounded by Carter. Need Lewis. Carter, he'll set the offense up. Close side with Heffley. He'll work it backside with Griffin. Carter now. Swung close side. Back all the way around to Carter. Griffin will reset the offense. He'll give it to Heffley. Heffley will work it down into Fielding. Fielding right back out to Heffley. Heffley will shoot for 3. No good. Rebounded by Fielding. Fielding, he'll go for the putback. Call for a charge.
You're a joke!
That'll be Fielding's 4th.
Hometown boy call.
Vian's 2 will take it across half court. Be 5 far side. He'll work it close side, hand off to 2. Far side with 13. 15 now. Far side to 2, or close side to 2, excuse me. He'll drive. Loses dribble.
Double dribble.
5 now. He'll give it to 22. Stolen by Griffin. He'll find Carter. Carter will find Lewis. Lewis, his shot, it's good. He'll roll it around, give it to 5. That ball will be rolled away, stolen by Bumgarner. His layup, it's good. Timeout called Vian. It'll be a 30-second timeout.
So, amazing the physicality that a lot of the guys are getting away with tonight, except for 2-4.
Yeah, I like how you call whatever that was back down there on 2-4, but honestly,
the truck stick by Bumgarner.
Like Bumgarner just laid one heck of a shoulder.
Yeah.
And stole the ball. That was the biggest Madden hit stick I've seen all year.
Yeah.
Well, it's all that one kid that's here that has called 3 of the 4 on Fielding.
I'm just going to say Heffley's trying to down there she's down there trying to work him right now.
Yeah.
Hopefully she's getting her way. I think he kind of brushed her off, but I think she may be giving him an earful right now.
Yeah, and rightfully so.
Yeah.
After the bucket, the Wolves are on a 17-3 run. It'll be Vian across half court. 13. He'll find 5. 15 for 3. It's good. Carter to break half court. Far corner with Griffin. He'll swing it to Heffley close side. Down into the corner with Bumgarner. Bumgarner for 3. No good. Rebounds tipped to the ground, picked up by Heffley. He'll swing it out. Carter. He'll drive, pull up jumper. No good. Rebounds tipped around. Be picked up by 22, and he'll give it over to 2. He'll cross half court. Pull up jumper. Good hand by Lewis. Foul's going to be called on Griffin.
That his.
Oh, his first. Okay.
First.
I was going to freak out.
First attempt. It's good. Second attempt. Up. No good. Rebounds tipped around, picked up by 2. He'll drive. Layup. Too much spin, no good.
You know, I'm thankful he misses layups.
Yeah, and free throws.
Yeah. Otherwise, they'd be up by 10 right now.
Yeah. It'll be Lewis, top of the key. He'll find Griffin. Griffin will work it to Bumgarner. Bumgarner to Carter.
They are finally in a true man defense, and that's going to be 3 on number 13. Right?
I believe so.
Because he got.
Yes.
I was going to say, that's taking a long time.
Yeah. You bragged on him earlier, Bobby.
Like, golly.
Bumgarner will find Griffin quickly. Griffin will roll away and set the offense up. He'll find Lewis. Carter now. Carter will work the screen from Lewis. Right back into Lewis. Far side with Griffin. Griffin for 3. Bang!
Outside shooter starting to heat up.
Yep.
Close corner with 5. He'll work it back to 2. He'll drive. Spin move, shot. It's in. Count the bucket. That'll be Griffin's second. To complete the three-point play. No good.
There's going to be 4 on number 13, and that's going to work in our favor.
The 13 will go take a seat, and 14 will step on for him. It'll be Heffley to work to Griffin, and Griffin will break half court. Griffin will go to Lewis. Lewis will find a cutting Bumgarner. Bumgarner's layup. It's good.
Athletic play by Bumgarner.
That'll be 2 to break half court for Vian. 15 in the corner for 3. No good. Rebounds tipped around, picked up by the Wolves. It'll be Griffin. He'll slow up and break half court by himself. He'll press it. Slow right back down. Looking for help. He'll find Lewis in the interior. Jumper. No good. Rebounded by Carter. Carter's put back. Foul.
That'll be 3 on number 2.
No, that's oh no! Golly, I got real happy.
Yeah.
I was like, man, that's his 4th. no, that is his 3rd. So Carter's going to be shooting 2 here. can't quite get the first one off the front of the rim. Second one is good, though. Warner, Vian now with the ball.
From 14 close side, he'll swing it far side to 5. 15 now for 3. It's good. Bumgarner, he'll break half court. Work inside to Lewis. Lewis layup. It's good. Guys, Carter is getting up there to get those putbacks.
Yeah, he is.
Carter is, but Lewis is playing a game right now.
Hand off to 15.
And we're going to have to get in 15's face. No more open looks for him.
Yeah, for sure.
2. He'll drive. Lose the dribble. Be fouled on Bumgarner. His second. Passes kicked around, go out of bounds against Vian. It'll be a Wolves ball. Bumgarner will inbound quickly to Carter. Carter will break half court. Griffin, far side for 3.
Yes! Bang!
Pushed it out to a 9-point lead with 1 minute to go in the third.
Far side with 15. 2 close side now. His deep 3. It's no good. Rebounds tipped around, picked up by Griffin. Griffin will take it across half court on the far side. He'll drive, loses dribble a little bit, kick it out to Lewis. Call him for a walk. The Vian ball. 2 will take the number 1 position.
I felt like there should have been a foul call prior to the walk, but that's one of those where I could see it go either way, I guess. So I would concede that one.
Vian looking for the final shot of this third period. The 2 just waiting around. He'll work the screen. He'll drive. Kick it out to 5. 14, far side with 15. 5. 2 now, close side. He'll take the last second three-pointer, no good, in and out. Wolves going into the fourth quarter, up 9.
So, real quick, as I was coming back from the lobby area a while ago, I did take a look at the tournament bracket on the board. Mm-hmm. And they got a really nice board.
Velcro.
Velcro with the team names and stuff are really nice. I thought Oak-to-Ha is who the girls were going to play. They are not. Oak-to-Ha in the third place game against Warner. It is Westville in the championship against the Lady Wolves. So a little bit. I thought Oak-to-Ha was going to be there, but actually it was not. So that's the game for the championship for tomorrow. Boys trying to finish off this game, get to the championship game against. I don't know. No, we watched against Warner. They was in a barn burner right before the girls' game.
Yeah.
A couple of those late technical foul calls went against
Warner and Wilburton.
Wilburton got a couple of technical fouls late.
Hurt
them, but
I think it's interesting on who called the technical foul in that game.
Well, hey. Fourth period, 35-26. Wolves on top. I believe. Vian going to start the fourth period with possession.
Two will take the number 1 position. He'll work to 15. 14 now, interior. His jumper, no good, rebounded by Griffin. Griffin will be the number 1. He'll break half court. Give it to Carter. Carter will give it to Bumgarner, far side. He'll find Lewis.
Oh, Braxton has position.
Work the pass in. It's kicked around. Mid-range jumper from Griffin. No good. Rebounded by 2. His layup. It's in. Be Griffin. He'll break half court for the Wolves. He'll find Lewis. Carter will swing it to Heffley.
I feel like we missed Grayson there, coming right underneath the rim.
Grayson top of the key. He'll work to Carter. Missed him again. Lewis in the corner. They're going to call 22 for a push. It'll be a Wolves ball on the sideline. It'll be Bumgarner inbound. He'll work it to Carter. Carter will take it far side down into Heffley in the corner. He thought about it. He'll work the interior to Lewis. Lewis, he'll kick it right back out. Griffin, he'll set the offense. With Carter close side, down into Lewis. He'll find a cutting Heffley. Heffley pump fake, jumper, no good.
That's a good look by Heffley. Just unfortunately not able to get it to fall.
2, he'll drive, Euro step, good shot off the glass. Griffin, he'll break half court for the Wolves. He'll take it into the corner. Looking for help. He'll find Lewis. Tipped up pass, picked up by Heffley, right back to Lewis. He'll take it out, reset. He'll find Bumgarner. Carter, he'll drive. Wide open lane, easy layup.
Full timeout by the Wolves. 37-30, 5:46 to go in the final period of the game. Man, this is a tight game.
I obviously, I think fielding on the floor really helps us. However, Isaac's playing really well right now.
Yep.
Has not, I believe Isaac's
still
got 4.
With 3.
Right? Oh, still with 3. Isaac's
still
got
with 3.
So he's not really in foul trouble, not in scarcity of foul trouble just yet. As long as he's playing really well on the interior, getting open looks right now, I'm probably with Wyatt already has 4, correct?
Yeah, and their number 13 has 4. They're keeping him out of the game, too. I look for him to come back with about 3 minutes to go. I look for Davis to do the same thing with fielding maybe at that point. But having 13 off the court is helping us offensively and defensively because we're able to get some rebounds.
Yep.
He swats a lot of balls.
Yes, he does. I would like to see Wyatt come back, but I'm thinking you're right. That 3-minute time frame.
Yeah, because as soon as he gets out there, the gentleman that's called 3 of his 4 is going to be watching him like a hawk.
Yeah. So it looks like Carter's going to have a seat for a minute. Owens is going to step onto the floor.
It'll be a Vian ball. 2 will be the one to break half court. He'll pick up the rolling ball at half court. 15 close side. 14 now. Swung all the way around. Far side. He'll go baseline. His layup attempt in and out. He'll get his own rebound and roll around. Picked up by 5. 30-second timeout, Vian. Oh, full timeout, excuse me. Yeah, that coach signaled for a 30. Maybe he didn't have any left. Oh. Vian only has 6 points in the second half. Roughly. The second or fourth period. No, it's not second half, fourth period. They've got 16 in the second half.
Yeah.
Coming out of the timeout, it'll be a sideline inbound from Vian. It'll be 2. He'll break half court. 14. He'll swing it to 15. Wide open, look for 3. Good contest by Owens. No good. Griffin. He'll break half court for the Wolves. He'll find Owens. The Bumgarner, top of the key. He'll find Lewis. Lewis will work to the paint. Jump stop, layup. Oh, in and out. 2. He'll work to 14. 14 will drive. His layup, no good. Rebounded by Lewis.
Looks like Carter and Fielding both getting ready to come back in the game for the Wolves.
Shot's no good. It'll be Vian ball. Aaron pass will go out of bounds in favor of the Wolves.
You say Aaron pass, and yes, I agree with you. It looked like an Aaron pass, but I think 2 thought that number 5 was going to cut towards the basket, and 5 immediately turned around and said, that's my fault. I think he threw it right where he wanted it to.
Right.
Number 5 just didn't make the move towards the basket.
Griffin, he'll inbound. He'll find Lewis. Lewis will take it across himself. He'll give it to Carter at the top of the key. Griffin, close side. Give it to Fielding. Far corner with Carter. After the 5-second violation, it'll be a Vian ball. 13 far side. Step back, he'll give it away. 15, close side. He'll work to 13. 2. Step back from the free throw line. His shot no good, rebounded by Griffin. He'll give it to Carter. Let Carter do all the work. Carter will work it close side. Pass is tipped out of bounds by 13. The Wolves ball. Griffin will inbound for the Wolves.
Got to get a little more air into that pass, I think, to get it down low to Fielding on that one.
Layup attempt, no good. They're going to call a blocking foul on
Carter.
Dakota. Be his first. So 13 will have an attempt for 2 free throws. First attempt, it's in. Griffin will go take a seat, filling his shoes as Bumgarner. Second attempt, up and in. Bumgarner will inbound for the Wolves. Stolen by 13, 5 for the jumper. No good. Rebounded by Bumgarner. He'll find Heffley. Heffley will work to Lewis. Lewis right back to Heffley. Heffley will break half court. Slow up. Far corner with Bumgarner. He thought about it. He'll work it to the paint. His layup blocked. Wolves will slow it up. Slow down. Lewis at the top of the key. He'll work to Fielding. Into the close corner with Carter. Carter's going to get called for a walk. same subs will just make a switch. It'll be Griffin back onto the floor, and Bumgarner will take a seat. By-and ball, 2 will break half court. He'll work at the 15, 13. He'll drive, swing it to 15, 2. He'll drive, layup, it's in. Griffin will inbound. He'll find Lewis. Lewis right back to Griffin. He'll take it across himself. Carter. This pass is stolen by 2. Foul's going to be on the floor. That'll be Carter's second, I believe.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Wolves up 3.
Ball's inbounded to 15. He'll hand it off to 5. 15 again. He'll work to 13. 13 turnaround jumper. No good. Rebounded by Griffin. He'll work it to Carter. Back to Griffin.
This is where you got to be patient, find the right shot, open looks.
30-second timeout by the Wolves.
1:48 to go in the ball game. Trying to get to the championship game of this Eagle Classic tournament. Up 3. 13's back on the floor for Vian.
Yeah, that makes a difference.
He's doing all the work right now. So on the defensive side and the offensive side, hopefully Wolves are able to get through this one. But I definitively think I feel like we're trying to force stuff offensively.
Yeah.
And not really finding what's best options for us. But hopefully they'll get that figured out. I would imagine that's probably a conversation going on down there right now. But
Wolves will inbound. Griffin good. Pass into Fielding. Fielding's layup. No good. Athletic play by 13 to save the ball and work it to 2. He'll drive. Layup. Called foul.
Man, they called it on Heffley.
That's
his second.
Free throw is good.
They've been a much better second half free throw shooting team than they were the first half.
Yep.
Second attempt. Up and in. Timeout, Vian.
And just like that, it's a 1-point ball game with a minute and a half to go.
We did this our last home game, right, against Latta?
Yes.
We got up, we got a lead, we got double-digit lead, and then we got down to the final 2 minutes.
Yeah, and all of a sudden it was
a lot closer than it needed to be. So I got to start calling these the Cardiac Wolves.
Yeah, I feel like the last couple of games they dang sure have been. Hey, mine's almost 70, so it emphatically is higher than it should be.
You knew what I was going to check, right? You can't even get a measurement.
It can't even
on
measure
mine.
yours.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, no,
Yeah.
we're not. Chad, you don't need to see it right now.
Exactly.
Your watch is looking out for you.
It's telling me to take a moment for mindfulness.
That's when you know. You get that notification. You're like, okay, I get it.
It's at 90 beats per minute. So,
man, I feel like we're trying to force too much on offensive and forcing these turnovers.
Yeah, we're not playing loose like we were there for a while.
After the timeout, it'll be a Wolves ball. Be Griffin to inbound. Vian in a full court press. Griffin inbounded to Heffley. He'll take it across. Heffley. He'll find Carter. No foul called. Layup. It's in. Griffin will inbound. Touchdown pass to Lewis. Lewis layup. In and out. Rebounded by 2. Intentional fouls on Heffley. That'll be his 3rd.
They're going to say that was on the floors before the shot, so be inbound from the far side.
Inbounded to 2. Right back to him. His pass to 13-15 now. They're going to play a little bit of stall ball here. Into the corner. 22. 2 again. Close side with 13. 2 again. Foul will be on Griffin.
That will put him to the line.
Even with 2 makes, it's still single possession game.
Yeah.
So 30 seconds, we're just going to have to be very cautious about our shot selection down at the other end. So
first attempt. It's in. Second attempt. It's in. The Griffin inbound for the Wolves. Be a call timeout by Coach Blackwell. Just about 30 seconds left in this ball game. Wolves trailing by 3.
it's been a tale of quarters.
It really has. And, again, look at the foul discrepancy.
Yeah.
You've got 1 foul on Vian in this period. We've got 5. Well, actually, right at 5 because that was the first free throw.
First one, yeah.
So, again, a little bit of a foul discrepancy. But I will say that Vian has definitely hit their free throws here.
When it mattered, for
yeah,
sure.
If they'd hit their free throws in the first, they'd be up by 10.
Looks like Coach Blackwell is going to make a substitution. I believe Bumgarner is going to come in for Fielding.
Yeah.
I would assume for the three-point shooting.
Well, and speed.
Yeah.
Hey, Fielding's quick.
When it comes to the dinner table.
Hey, Chad, the young man had a chase down tackle in that state game.
Chase down
speed.
number 2.
He did. One of the fastest guys on the field chased him down. Wolves will inbound to Carter. Carter working to the corner with Heffley. Heffley step back, give it to Lewis. Right back to Heffley. From Garner. He'll drive, kick it right back out. Carter. Griffin.
Bang! I don't know if Heffley just forgot what was going on.
Yeah, I don't know. Right there.
So with that foul, it'll put 5 at the line. Just over 7 seconds.
Unfortunate, very rare mental mistake by the Wolves late in this game.
First free throw, no good. Fielding will re-enter the game. He'll take off Griffin. No, excuse me. He'll take off Bumgarner.
Yep.
Griffin was coming out beyond the arc. Second attempt. It's in. Griffin will inbound. He'll find Heffley. Heffley will push it quickly. Timeout, Coach Blackwell, just over 3 seconds.
3 seconds to go. You want to get a good look. You just need a bucket for the win or a foul call.
If I'm being honest, I'm looking for a seal by Lewis. As he's had a phenomenal game from the interior.
I'm wanting it down to Lewis or Fielding down low. Get them both inside. Get them a good look. Try to get the ball inside to him. If you can't get a bucket, you can get a foul call.
Yes.
That's where those are predominantly going to come. Hopefully they call it.
Yeah. I would be surprised if on a last-second shot at the end of a game, unless it's absolutely horrible, that there's a foul call.
I don't expect it to be horrible.
Yeah.
I think if you're their coach down there, you're telling, don't foul, don't foul, don't foul, without a doubt. But man, what a game!
Oh, this is my jam, fellas. So just over 3 seconds left. Wolves trailing by 1 with possession. Onto the court, we got Griffin, Carter, Fielding, Heffley, Lewis.
We got the wrong guy under the basket.
So to inbound, it'll be Griffin. He'll lob it into Fielding. Fielding, layup.
Yay! Ball game, Wolves
There we
lead!
go.
Let's go! And just like that, the Wolves get the win on a buzzer beater by Fielding.
Great job, Fielding.
What a bucket! What a play call!
Wow.
Come into the game late. He's got 4 fouls. Look for that guy. He's making your layup.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was a phenomenal ending to that game. Wow. I can't even explain it.
Good pass by Griffin. Good job by Fielding, working into his hands, getting the layup up. Not a better way to finish.
Wow.
Absolutely great way to finish. Player of the game.
Braxton Griffin.
I'm gonna.
Yes.
I can't give it to Wyatt on the last shot.
No, Wyatt made the last bucket. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm going to give an honorable mention to Isaac Lewis.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Fielding got himself in trouble with fouls. Lewis had to come on and fill a big spot for a large amount of time.
Right.
Did phenomenal about it. But Braxton Griffin, great job, player of the game. Absolutely. Love the shot by Miss Heffley. She's showing it to us. It's a great energy from Fielding as he made that bucket. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be back here tomorrow night for
the
two
championship
games.
2.
Let's go.
Back-to-back championship appearances by the Wolves in this tournament.
Awesome.
We'll see y'all then.
Go Wolves.
Thank you.